Hey BoLS fans, AdamHarry back again with another BoLS unboxing. Today we have a bunch of Stormcast Eternals. These are the new Sacrosanct Chamber guys here. We've got Estrella Soul Bright, the Lord Arcanum, one of the new easy to build models. Really cool stuff in there. We've got the Celestar Ballista, which is out now as well, also an easy to build. And then we've got two other kits that are not so easy to build, but the Stormcast Evocators and the Lord Exorcist, to help out with all those ghostly demons and gaunts floating around the battlefield these days. So, that said, let's go ahead and dive in and get started looking at the new Stormcast. First up, we're going to take a look at the Celestar Ballista, just because this is one of the new easy-to-build kits. And it came in the box set Soul Wars, but it's really neat because, again, easy to build, it comes in one sprue, and it's painted. It starts off with the dyed golden plastic, which is kind of neat. Some next step stuff if you want to get that. Instructions on how to build this. Again, it's pretty easy. And then it also has just some rules for it in-game in different languages. So here's the sprue itself. Again, very similar to the one we saw in Soul War. Really highly detailed. That gold really makes the details pop, as you can see on the camera there. I love the Ballista's front plate there, just a lot of stuff going on. I like that the bases are also textured and have some crazy stuff going on. And then the flip side again, this is basically a push-fet kit, so it's got all the guide holes for you, pegs and stuff like that. Personally, I still recommend assembling this with some plastic glue. Not only is it going to make, it's going to act a little bit like lubrication when you're punching everything inside those pegs and everything, so it kind of makes everything fit smoother at first. But once the glue actually sets and does its thing, where it kind of plastic glue will actually melt the plastic enough so that the contact points fuse together as one solid chunk at that point, and you'll have a much more secure, much more stable model when you're finished. So that's my 2 cents there. I also really love the gold cloaks on these models. Just makes it pop out. So really cool stuff. Next up was the Lord Arcanum kit here. This is the named character. Again, an easy to build kit. Comes with the same dyed gold plastic. We get the instructions, again, full color, how to build everything. It's not complicated. We get gameplay rules in there as well. Don't need to go through those. If you want to see those, they're available on GW's website. We get some water slide transfers, always handy. We get the next steps guide. Very cool. Comes in 3 sprues. It's a little bit more than some of the other kits here. But you can see it's basically one little sprue and then a 2 half sprue thing going on there. This is one of the new Draco lines. They're really cool models. We got to see those earlier as well. Pretty awesome looking. I love, again, with these new push-fit, easy-to-build kits, that the bases come kind of pre-done like that. That's just a cool gold brick look. It's also got the broken Stormcast head, which has been a statue thing, which has been a kind of a recurring thing we've seen in other kits too. Yeah, she's got her crazy staff and a sword and all the other accoutrements of being a Stormcast. There's the inside of that kit as well. Actually, let me just focus in on this one real fast to get a better view. So there's that one. Let's flip it over. There's the top side. Again, lots of detail. That gold really makes the details pop out. And here's the other sprue, so you can get a better look at this one. This actually has her torso and her back with the cape and stuff like that. And the other half of the Draco line as well. Yeah, that's pretty much everything in that sprue, or that kit. Next up, here we have the Lord Exorcist for the Stormcast. Now, this is a blister. I'm not going to open this up because you can actually see the model there. But he's going to end up looking like that once he's built. This kit also has instructions on the inside there with the base. It's a big 50mm base, again, standard Stormcast. So, again, blisters, they're not super exciting because you can see the model already. But, you know, what you can't see is the Evocators sprue. So, let's go ahead and pop this box. Alright. More bases. Alright, that's everything in the box. I believe we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 50mm bases floating around. We get a water slide transfer sheet. We get the rules. You know the drill. full color all the way through. Instructions, rules on the back. You can find the rules online if you need them. You get 2 sprues here, and I believe these are 2 different sprues, so we'll go through each of them. Not colored plastic again. This is a not easy to build kit. Then again, it's not that difficult. It's just not, doesn't have the same pegs and stuff. But I can tell you from experience building these models before, they go together really easily. Follow the instructions when you're putting them together. You shouldn't have any trouble. Again, use that plastic glue. They're going to hide the seams in this when they're assembled. They look amazing. It's really hard to find the seams on these models. GW did an amazing job cutting them up, putting them on the sprue, just as we've come to expect. Lots of detail. Again, the staff and everything going on there. Really cool stuff. Here's the other one. Here's the other sprue here. Again, more of the same. You still have those really awesome looking stabs with the crazy top parts going on. Really cool looking models. I like the poses too. It's not the standard kind of pose you'd expect with like a shield and a sword out kind of coming at you. It's more dynamic. There's a lot more fluid movement to these models, I think, which is kind of interesting because they're so hefty in the armor and stuff. Really cool stuff. There's a bit I want to point out, and it might. Oh, there it is. This is probably one of my favorite bits on the kit. I'm gonna zoom in on it because I think it's so cool. So there it is. It's like a gauntlet with like a smoked dragon coming out of his hand as some type of magic spell he's summoning. I think that's super awesome. So anyway, that's the Evocators kit. Really cool looking stuff. All of these kits are out now from Games Workshop. If you're looking to expand your Stormcast Eternal army, or if you're just looking for some cool hobby stuff, go check out those easy to build kits. They're really aggressively priced, really good model quality. And again, you don't actually need to glue them. They will fit together without glue, but I still recommend using some plastic glue just to cement the figure once it's locked in there. So that's just my 2 cents, my opinion on that one. Do what you want, they're your models. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm AdamHarry from BoLS. Thanks for watching. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.